UMBANDE, fraternal and soror throughout the globe. Finally, the video we were expecting. Greece. What concerns about Greece, about Athens, and generally tips for the travelers. For flag, we created a picture with the basic information. Please pause it, study it, and continue. Greece has the longest coastline on the Mediterranean basin, spanning thousands of islands and 9 traditional geographic regions. This is considered the cradle of Western civilization and the birthplace of democracy. Western philosophy, Western literature, historiography, political science, major scientific and mathematical principles, theater, tragedy, and the Olympic Games. The ancient Greeks were organized besides the Olympic Games. The ancient Greeks were organized into independent city-states or polis that spanned through the Mediterranean and Black Seas. Philip II of Macedonia united most of present-day Greece in the 4th century BC with his son Alexander the Great, conquering much of the known ancient world, from the Near East to the northwestern India. The subsequent Hellenistic period saw the height of Greek culture and influence in antiquity. The Hellenic sea power, and we can say it's an unbroken chain from antiquity to today. From the dawn of recorded history, Greece's destiny has been intertwined with the sea. In antiquity, this found its greatest expression in the formidable Achaean and Athenian fleets, as you can see. Most famously, the swift and agile triremes that secured crucial victories at places like Salamis. This was not just a military force, but a reflection of a people who, with a profound intuitive understanding of the waves. Today, that legacy endures not just as memory, but as a global economic reality. The skills of antiquity have evolved into a mastery of fleet management and strategic ownership. Modern Greece possesses a unique maritime ecosystem where centuries old tradition meets sophisticated global logistics. The result is a simple but staggering fact. While Greece accounts for a tiny fraction of the world's population, Greek ship owners control the largest merchant fleet on earth, representing over 20% of the worldwide shipping industry by tonnage. It is a legacy of leadership that remains vital and navigating the world's trade as expertly today as it did thousands of years ago. Greece, as you can see from the picture, is located in the continent of Europe, and officially the Hellenic Republic is in Southeast Europe. It has physical borders, as you can see by the next picture, with Albania located northwest. The border is roughly 170 miles long. It primarily follows the crest of mountains and the watershed between Lake Prespa and surrounding ravines before reaching the Ionian Sea. From the north, we have the North Macedonia, and this border traverses highly mountainous terrain in northern Greece, and it is situated north of the Greek region of Macedonia and includes shared access to Lake Prespa. From the northeast, we have Bulgaria, spanning approximately 377 miles. This border is largely defined by the Rhodope mountain range. It also follows the flow of the Nestos River Valley, and in some sections and ends at the Evros River tree point with Turkey. And from east Turkey, the land border is approximately 125 miles long and is almost entirely defined by the Evros River, called Merik in Turkish. This fast-flowing river serves as a natural boundary until it reaches the Aegean Sea at the Evros Delta. Our maritime borders: from the west is the Ionian Sea, that separates Greece from Italy. From east, the Aegean Sea sits between the Greek islands and the coast of Asia Minor, and south we have Greece is bordered by the Cretan and Libyan Sea. You can come in Greece from Albania, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria, right? Or from the islands from Turkey. Or you can use Patras port and Igoumenitsa port, goes to Bari, Ancona, to Italy, to other ports. Tourists from all over Europe coming either with bikes, motorbikes, or planes, as we said before. This is some information for Greece: the antiquity, the history, ancient Greeks, modern Greece, our borders in mainland, from islands, from the sea. You may come also by plane. You will land in the airport Eleftherios Venizelos if you visit Athens. We will continue our trip and our details concerning visitors in Athens, how you can move with the public transportation, tell you the new laws for speed limits, and mention the history of Athens and a few details about the, let's say, magical folklore neighborhoods of Athens, Greece. Let's continue the video. Please stay tuned till the end. UMBANDE to
Now,
all.
let's see what about the metro station that you can use visiting Athens, going in places and areas that you are interested for. So let's begin by saying a few tips and informations. So in 2026, Athens public transport system called OASA, and you can enter the dedicated site in internet. So OASA uses an electronic ticketing system called the tap to ride. I think it's the best for a tourist, a traveler, someone who is visiting Greece and Athens particularly, to use its metro and others and buses, etc., trams. So, tap to ride contactless payments with bank cards. directly on validation machines is available for your public transport rides on metro, trams, trolleys, and buses under OASA, and the only thing you will do is simply use your bank card, either physical or digital, via mobile or smartwatch, see Apple Pay or Google Pay, for instant and secure contactless fare payment, eliminating the need for additional cards or tickets. Okay, and this is ideal, I think, for tourists and visitors or occasional public transport users. Now, what are the fare products, the supported fare products for contactless payments? It's the 90-minute ticket. The price is 120, as we said before. The 24-hour ticket, the cost is 4 euros and 10 cents, and the airport tickets that we will mention now, from or to Eleftherios Venizelos, that with the bus, the express bus, the airport express bus costs 5 euros and 50 cents, and for the metro, for the usage of metro to go wherever your hotel or your Airbnb or the house that will host you, costs 9 euros from or to Eleftherios Venizelos National Airport in Athens, Greek. So OASA here informs us a tip: ensure that your payment card, credit or debit card, is separated from other cards to prevent double charging. Okay. Use the same payment method always. Use the same device or contactless card to touch in and out at metro or when boarding each bus, trolley or tram, and this will make you sure that you pay the right fare. For example, if you touch in with your iPhone and touch out with your Apple Watch or contactless card, the system will charge you twice if you do not validate using the same device or card. Your daily cap cannot be calculated. You will be charged for multiple journeys. Okay, there is a fee additional of 1 cent charge at the first use. A temporary charge of 1 cent is applied on payments supported by MasterCard as an initial daily transaction guarantee when a contactless payment card is first used. This charge is refunded once the transaction is settled. So, how the new service works. The upgraded validation machines read your bank card and charge the corresponding fare to your account. This new contactless payment system simplifies commuting as passengers no longer need to search for ticket vendors or wait in lines to buy tickets at sales points or vending machines. Additionally, it is not necessary to be familiar with transport fare products to choose the right one. Okay? Accepted bank cards for contactless payments. Accepted bank cards are Visa and MasterCard. Maestro cards are not accepted, and card schemes like GCB, Amex, Diners, Discover, and China Union Pay are not are currently not supported. Okay. Daily fare cap. Passengers can use the new service for urban transport rides with a maximum daily charge equal to the cost of a 24-hour ticket, €4.10, regardless of the number of public transport trips. Okay, and additionally, they can use their bank card for travel to and from the airport at the rate of €5.50 for express buses and €9 for metro, as we mentioned before. And see that also to travel to the airport and from the airport, as we said, requires a special airport product ticket. You can use the Metro Line 3, it's the blue line, as you can see the map. And the 3-day tourist ticket, it costs €20 and includes one round trip to the airport and from the airport by metro or express bus, and unlimited urban travel for 72 hours. Okay, this is interesting because if you, let's say, stay for 3 days in Athens and you're coming from Eleftherios Venizelos National Airport of Greece in Athens, located in Athens, and then you will return after 72 hours to the same airport to leave or go to an island. Okay, and you will use also public transportations with the tram. Let's say you can visit the coastal Athenian Riviera, okay, or with the metro station or with the suburban railway. You can visit Elefsina, you can visit the Piraeus port, you can visit areas that are interesting, and they are spotted as highlights for your trip. So I think it's fair for €20 because €9 costs only to move from the airport to wherever you go, and then if you use it again, it's 9 and 9, 18. It leaves €2 and it gives you 72 hours to use urban travel, unlimited for 72 hours. I think this is the best for tourists and visitors coming from Eleftherios Venizelos airports, and then they will leave also in the estimated time of 3 days. So, in these small roads that you can find yourself driving in Athens and generally Greece, the maximum accepted speed is about 30 kilometers.
On these roads with one, two, or three big lanes inside big cities, you must keep your speed 50 kilometers per hour. You must know that in Greece generally, as of January 1st, 2026, Athens has implemented a city-wide speed limit of 30 kilometers per hour on many urban streets, with single lanes per direction to enhance safety. Main urban arteries often remain at 50 kilometers per hour, while the center of Athens, like this one. As you see, there are areas dedicated as parkings where you can leave your vehicle, either is a motorbike or a car. Please get information from the hotel, the hostel, or the Airbnb owners you will stay, or contact us via our mail. We will be glad to join you and assist you in your visit to Athens. Athens has been the capital of Greece since 1834 and the largest and most densely populated city in the country. It was named after the goddess Athena. It is located in Attica in eastern central Greece and is one of the oldest cities in the world, with a recorded history of up to 3200 BC. Ancient Athens, originally a settlement on the Acropolis, evolved in the sixth century BC in a powerful city-state, which developed in parallel with its port, which was initially Phaleron and later Piraeus. It was until the sixth century the most important center of arts, knowledge and philosophy, seat of the Plato Academy and the Lyceum of Aristotle. It is widely referred to as the birthplace of democracy. Athens, like Greece in general, is often described as the cradle of Western civilization. Modern Athens is the center of economic, industrial, political and cultural life of Greece. According to the European Statistical Office, it is the seventh most populous in the European Union. The name of the city of Athens comes from the patron goddess Athena. This is another element of the antiquity of the city, as it refers directly to matriarchal societies. The founding of Athens is lost in the mists of myth, as it is generally accepted that it pre-existed in the Mycenaean era. It is known that there were indeed prehistoric findings in Attica, but since when exactly the name Athens was first used for at least one of them is unknown. According to Plato in Timaeus, Egyptian priests of Isis revealed to Solon, who visited them, that according to their records there was a prosperous city called Athens before 9600 BC. Of course, the accuracy of the report is questionable, as is the calculation of the year. As you see, there is evidence for matriarchal societies. In ancient Greece, women had a special position, and that's it for now. We won't discuss furthermore for these cultural wills, let's say. You've seen in our previous videos, also in the video that we went in heavy traffic in Athens with our bike, or previous in these videos, the territories occupied by the Greek Empire in golden age of Pericles, and then in the Hellenistic period of the Alexander the Great. So let's move on and give some information about the origin of the name of the city called Athens. According to mythology, the city is named after the goddess Athena. After her fight with the sea god Poseidon to become the best gift anyone had for the city. Specifically, the first king of Athens, Kekropas, who was half human and half snake, had to decide who would be the protector of the city. The two gods, Poseidon and Athena, would make a gift to Kekropas, and whoever did the best, he could become a protector. They both appeared in front of Kekropas, and Poseidon was the first to hit his trident on the ground, and a stream with gargling water appeared. The myth says that this hole you can see it beside the Erechtheion on Acropolis. Then Athena struck her spear on the ground, and a small olive tree appeared. You know that the olive oil that we produce here in Greece, and by tests in chemistry labs, it's unique all over the world. You cannot duplicate, you cannot take a root, plant it somewhere else, and take the same result in the essence uh, of olive oil and olive and trees, because here the climate and the soil with the seed of an olive oil tree gives these results. So you will see all over Greece olive trees. And to mythology again, when Kekropas saw the small olive tree that appeared when Athena struck her spear on the ground, was surprised and impressed by Athena's gift, and decided to choose her gift as the patron saint of the city. Also, upon Acropolis, I don't know, it must be till today an olive tree. Let's continue. This is how Athens got its name, but however, Poseidon, angry with Kekropas, who chose Athena's gift and named the city Athens, and decided to be the patron of the city, goddess Athena, Poseidon cursed Athens to never have enough water. Thus, from then on, the problem of water scarcity that affected Athens began, and the legend says so. So, this is a little bit about Athens. You must know that, of course, Athens is really proud to be amongst this heritage, and of course, with the golden age in the antiquity by Pericles, who decided to build some of the monuments that are well known all over the world. But in this video, we will not speak about them, you know them, but we will present it to you in another video.